Good evening, everyone. Happy Sunday to you. Ethan Steeper here with Steeper Weather Forecasting. It's been a couple weeks since my latest video, but there hasn't been a whole lot to talk about. I've had a really nice stretch of some really cool temperatures these past couple days. Hopefully you had a chance to get out and enjoy it. It was chilly across the area. If you were out and about this morning, there were lows in the lower 40s across the area. So hopefully you had a chance to enjoy some of that. It's going to get hot this week. And we're going to talk about this, what's up on your screen right now, maybe a little bit of tropical action coming into our area here towards the next weekend. First up, though, we got to talk temperatures. So with high temperatures as we go throughout the week, we are going to see a significant warming trend. You know, if you enjoyed the nice cool temperatures of the last couple days, that was awesome. We're going to get another taste of summer. Summer's not quite done with us yet. So first up on your screen is high temperatures for the day tomorrow on Monday. Notice looking pretty comfortable, close to 80 degrees, but most of us look to stay around the upper 70s. By the time we get into Tuesday, that temperature starts going back. That mercury starts rising again. We're up into the mid 80s for highs on Tuesday. And then as we go later on, by Wednesday, notice highs maybe pushing the mid-90s. Definitely all of us will be in the 90s for sure. And by Thursday, much of the same. But notice down here, down around Arkansas, this cooler blob of temperatures. That's going to be our next big weather maker. Notice highs are still in the mid-80s for the day on Tuesday, or for the day on Thursday rather. But by Friday, we cool off with a little bit of rain, hopefully, in the area. So back to this little guy. This is our next potential tropical system. This is, I believe it is Tropical Depression 6. Is that right? Yeah, potential tropical cyclone 6. So this one doesn't have a name yet. Maximum current winds are at 45 knots, which isn't a whole lot in terms of wind speed. But this is the current infrared satellite. This is located just south of Texas, north of the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico. And, you know, this is going to kind of track up to the north and kind of right in our general direction. So again, first warnings out, or first publications out from the National Hurricane Center on potential tropical cyclone 6. Notice they expect it to form into a tropical storm here pretty quickly as it moves up further north into the Gulf of Mexico, maybe reaching a low-end Category 1 before it makes landfall somewhere in eastern Texas or western Louisiana. It will then kind of move off to the north pretty quickly. It'll make landfall somewhere Wednesday evening time frame is the current thought there. By Thursday, we're into southern Arkansas, and by Friday, the center of that, what will be the remnants of Tropical Cyclone 6, I don't remember the exact name for it, but what will be the remnants of this hurricane will be kind of pushing up into our neck of the woods. And if you see, if I turn on this exact forecast track, you can kind of get that picture, maybe knocking on the door of, say, Cape Girardeau, kind of in the Carbondale area. This is what we call the spaghetti plots. I haven't shown these a lot on here, but spaghetti plots are just all of the forecast ensemble members. So this is for the GFS. This is the American model. This is all 20 different runs of the American model. It changes the exact parameters and runs it 20 different times. These are what all 20 different members expect out of this storm, and this black line in the center is kind of the expected forecast track. Notice it mimics pretty much identically what the National Hurricane Center is thinking at the moment, but you get the picture. It's going to come north. Looks like on this one, forecast to make landfall in western Louisiana. It'll move to the north then pretty quick after that and end up in either southeast Missouri or far southern Illinois as we get closer to the day later on Thursday and into Friday. So what I'm going to show you are four different maps of what we could see in terms of precip. We definitely need it. I don't have the drought monitor pulled up, but you know, all the area I believe is in the abnormally dry category now with the latest drought monitor that came out on Thursday. You don't need me to tell you that. You know the ground is dry, but hopefully we'll be able to get some decent rainfall out of this tropical system. So first up, starting up with the GFS, we will pick this up Thursday, say around 10 o'clock. Here's that tropical system down off to our south. As we go into the future, This looks to lift up northward into the area by the evening hours Thursday evening, getting in here, say, around dusk, around sunset on Thursday. This map is for 9 p.m. on 9 p.m. on Thursday evening. Maybe some light rain, light to moderate rain, approaching that US 50 corridor. As we go throughout the night, notice that rain continues, with the center of low pressure now in southeastern Missouri, kind of in the boot heel of Missouri. That continues into the day Friday morning, but watch how it kind of fizzles out as we go through the day on Friday, according to the GFS. Later on into the day on Friday and on into Saturday, maybe some scattered showers, but it doesn't look to stay really organized according to this run of the GFS. Next up, what I've got for you is the Canadian model. It paints a little bit different of a picture, so we're going to pick this up at 1 a.m. Friday morning. And notice here's that rain knocking on our doorstep by 7 a.m. It moves north, and it kind of sticks with us all through the day on Friday, and kind of moves out of here by Saturday morning. But notice it tracks the low. This would be the center of low pressure by 7 a.m. on Saturday morning. That low pretty well rides right over our neck of the woods and continues to trek off to the north and to the east, giving us with a little bit of a dry spell again for the day on Saturday, but can't rule out some scattered showers as we go Saturday on and on into Sunday. Next up is the Euro model. Again, pretty well the same picture. We'll pick this up at 10 a.m. on Thursday morning. Here comes that tropical system as it moves to the north, bringing us some rain showers Thursday night to Friday morning. But then it also kind of breaks up this tropical system by Friday evening and on into the day Saturday, with some potential rain showers left over a little bit on Saturday, but then maybe picking up in intensity on Sunday. Last up, this is a lot all at once, but this is the ensemble members that we talked about earlier. This is each individual ensemble member forecast, so we can see all the different little track adjustments that it wants to show. This is this is Thursday evening, about 6 to 7 o'clock. Notice the general consensus is we'll have rain starting to move into the area as we go through the evening hours on Friday, or through the evening hours on Thursday into the morning hours on Friday for that morning commute. Rain showers look to be pretty widespread across the area. As we go through the day on Friday and into the day on Saturday, that's where we see a little bit of disagreement with some ensemble members still saying we'll have some rain in the area, some forecasting it'll be cleared out. So, and later on in the day Saturday, all the models do show that rain eventually moving out, but still some lingering around. So that's where the uncertainty is at this point. All that will clear up in the coming days, however, so I'll keep you posted on that. As far as rainfall out of this is a really early projection, so don't take this with a grain of salt. But I did want to show you, generally with the forecast track, this is the GFS ensembles that we were looking at earlier. If you put all 20 members together and you compile what their rainfall forecasts are, right now it looks pretty decent for us, around 1 inch to 1.5 inches, maybe the further south and further east you go. We'll see if that number sticks, but right now, it looks like we could get some very much needed rain out of this tropical system as long as it keeps moving in our direction and can stay with us, Friday and drop a decent amount of rain. So right now, my current projection for best timing for rainfall, probably Thursday evening for sure, into the overnight hours. Friday morning looks to be a pretty wet commute to work or to school. Friday during the day, we'll see rain definitely in the morning. May start to die out a little bit Friday evening. Saturday still a toss-up, we'll have to see. I know there's a lot of events happening, as there usually is on a Saturday in September. So I'll keep you posted on that as we go later on into the week. Last thing I'll leave you with, as always, is the Climate Prediction Center forecasts. Here's the 6 to 10 day. This is now taking us through the middle of the month, September 14th through the 18th, which... again, takes us through the middle of the month. This is next Saturday through, I believe, next Tuesday or Wednesday. Above normal temperatures across the area, with that trend continuing on the 8 to 14 day. This is September 16 to the 22nd. But notice we do see a little bit of the moderation in, hopefully a little moderation in the drought conditions, with the below average rainfall or below average precip staying off to our north and to our east with the 6 to 10 day precip outlook, and again on the 8 to 14 day. So again, high temperatures do look to make one last visit here midweek before this tropical system begins to move in towards the weekend, and then probably return to a little bit warmer weather as we move into next week. Again, I'll keep you posted on this potential tropical cyclone 6. So stay tuned to the Facebook page for any more updates as we get later on in the week for this new tropical system.